Attention passionate Seattle Seahawks fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news. The buzz around the NFL community, especially here in Seattle, is heating up with some serious speculation about a potential blockbuster move that could shake up the NFC West. According to some reports, the Seahawks are eyeing to make a bold move in the upcoming offseason, specifically targeting Buffalo Bills defensive tackle Ed Oliver. Now, if you're a Seahawks fan, you know how important interior disruption can be, especially when you're trying to take that next step towards Super Bowl glory. And this potential trade, if it happens, could be one of the most impactful moves the Seahawks have made in recent years. Let's break down what's going on here. The Bills, currently sitting at a solid 7-2, are in a bit of a rebuilding phase. After Josh Allen's knee injury in Week 4, they've been trying to find their footing, especially on defense. Oliver, who's been a key piece for Buffalo, is viewed as a valuable asset that they're willing to move, mainly for cap relief and to reset their roster. The Bills are sitting on about $3 million in cap space, and they're looking to free up some room to manage their core, which includes some big contracts like that of their quarterback. This is where the Seahawks come into play. According to insiders like Adam Schefter, the Seahawks are targeting Oliver for the 2026 offseason. The plan: they're prepared to send over a couple of third-round picks, specifically a third-rounder in 2026 and another in 2027, to Buffalo in exchange for Oliver. It's a move that makes a lot of sense for Seattle. They've been looking to bolster that interior defensive line, especially with the need to generate more consistent pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Right now, the Seahawks have been a bit inconsistent rushing the passer, with only 38 pressures in 9 games, which is decent but not enough given the talent they have. Oliver, with his insane quickness and explosiveness for an interior lineman, could be a game changer. He's only 24 years old and his stats from 2025 speak volumes. Over 9 games, he's been rated with a PFF grade of 87, 3 among the top DTs in the league. He's recorded 3 sacks, 11 pressures, and maintained a pressure rate of 24%. Not only that, he's been solid against the run, with an 8% solo tackle rate and a run-stop win percentage of 48%. His EPA, expected points added per run, is 25, indicating he's disrupting plays consistently. Compare that to his career stats: 92 games, 30 sacks, 142 QB hits, and 2 Pro Bowls, and you start to see why he's considered a rising star. What makes Oliver even more attractive for Seattle is his durability. Unlike some players who have struggled with injuries, Oliver has maintained good health throughout his career. He's a force that can be described as a lighter, more explosive version of Donald, capable of collapsing the pocket from the inside and disrupting rushing lanes. In Buffalo, they're looking to move him now for cap relief and to avoid extensions that could lock him in long-term at a high price, especially with their focus on rebuilding and managing their core players. If Oliver joins the Seahawks, it could be a defining move. His presence would immediately elevate the pass rush, allowing Leonard Williams to focus more on one-on-one matchups and potentially surpass that 12-sack mark, which would push the Seahawks' total sacks well beyond their current 10. Adding Oliver's explosiveness would also transform their run defense, turning it into a top 5 unit against the run. Right now, Seattle is allowing around 120 yards per game on the ground. With Oliver in the middle, that number could drop to around 90 yards, making offenses think twice before running against them. And let's not forget the ripple effects. With a more disruptive front, the Seahawks could see an increase in their overall stops. McDonald's defense could get a boost of around 16% in stops, which is huge in terms of game control. Plus, Darnold would benefit tremendously, with more time to make decisions, leading to a potential 10% increase in time of possession for Seattle's offense. The added time on the field means more scoring opportunities and ultimately a stronger chance to make a deep playoff run. Looking at the big picture, the Seahawks' Super Bowl odds could improve significantly with this move. If they pull off the trade, their odds could go from +100 to around +750, making them a much more serious contender. Oliver, with his ability to pressure the quarterback and disrupt the run, could serve as that X factor, reminiscent of when Ndamukong Suh was a dominant force in Tampa in 2020. His presence could be the catalyst that lifts this defense into elite territory, turning Seattle into a true powerhouse with a shot at not only reaching the playoffs, but making a deep run once they get there. It's a bold move, no doubt, but that's exactly what the Seahawks need to push over the top. With a potential pivot to a dynasty, this interior upgrade could be the bridge to a bright future. It's about building that core, that identity, where the interior defensive line sets the tone for everything else. The Seahawks have been close in recent years, but adding a player like Oliver could finally give them that extra push, that boost in talent and confidence, to become true contenders once again. Now I want to hear from you, Seahawks fans. What do you think about this potential trade? Do you believe Ed Oliver could be the missing piece for another Super Bowl run? Are you excited about the possibility of seeing him in that familiar navy and lime green? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters to us and to the Seahawks. And remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for all the latest Seahawks news, rumors, and analysis. Let's keep the hype alive and ride this wave of excitement together. Go Seahawks!